Well, how do you do? Welcome to summer baseball action as the Wilmette Waves take on the Evanston Naturals, or if you will, the New Trevians and the Evanston Wildcats. Glad to have you with us. Part of the Wilmette Waves Wooden Bat Tournament. First game of the tournament, bright and early on a Friday morning in real time. Glad to have you, and Mike Gallo leading it off. Will McNulty batting second, and Ryan Ackrey batting third. Wilmette, the visitors for this one. Ground ball, shortstop first, one up, one down. Here's McNulty. And a pitch high, a ball. Sunshiny but cool morning. And the pitch is low, a ball. And outside, ball 3. 3-0. Glad to have you wherever you may be down the network line. And ball 4, so McNulty draws the walk. And Ryan Ackrey, the batter. And in there for a strike. And McNulty takes off. Got himself a stolen base on at second. They lock and load and way high and a wild pitch. And McNulty over to third. One out. And a ground ball. Got it to the right side of the infield. Second baseman over to first in time. On the play, McNulty home to score the run. And Wilmette leads it 1-0. Here's Mike Hurley. And he takes a strike on the inside corner. Curve back in over the plate a little bit. Baseball action. Well, already looking at our football schedule. Keeping an eye on the college players. Had a lot of success. Some of the Nutcher players playing college. Campbell Light was named to the Patriot League All-Star team. Designated hitter. First team. Ground ball. Third baseman over to first in time. And that's it for the top of the first inning. After a half inning of play, it's Wilmette 1 and Evanston coming to bat. Jay Wilson leads it off for the Evanston Naturals. He's followed by Daniel Nortz and Drew Martinson to face Ervelino. Andrew Ervelino on the mound. And a pitch well outside the ball. Ground ball. Second baseman over to first. One up, one down. Here's Nortz. Evanston allows their players to play multiple teams, so you never know what you got. Got a lot of players that don't show up for weekend games because they're off playing on their other teams. Something the Wilmette Waves do not allow. There's a strike. And well outside the ball. Denny Nort's batting. And takes a strike on the inside corner. And a little comebacker. Ervelino reaches out. Has it. Over to first. 2-away. And Drew Martinson, the batter. And first pitch hitting ground ball. Third baseman. Over to first. And that be it for the top of the first. Or the bottom of the first. At the end of one, it's Wilmette 1, Evanston nothing. We'll be back. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network on cable or the internet. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the second inning. Wilmette 1 run on no hits, a walk, stolen base, wild pitch, and a ground ball to the right side of the infield brought home the run. Dylan McGuire letting it off. And takes the pitch low, ball 1. McGuire, Will Jamison, and Sean Dwyer due up. And a pitch low ball, 2-out. To Dylan McGuire. And a strike on the inside corner. And I think the count's blackjack. I think. And low ball. Time call. And McGuire steps out. Back in. And ball 4. So McGuire board via the walk. And here's Will Jamison. Shortens the bunt, takes a strike. And bunts, the sacrifice going to work, move the runner along. Not a first in time. And 1 away, runner in scoring position, and Sean Dwyer, the batter. And a strike on the outside corner to Dwyer. And fly ball. Right fielder over. Heads it for the out, shallow, and the runner will hold at second. So 2-away. And Mike Margentel. Margentel bats. And takes the pitch outside corner for a strike. Looked a little low to me, low and outside, but umpires are always right. Caught the corner at the knees, obviously. And fouled off. Windshield whacker off to the right. Top of the second inning. Evanston and Wilmette. Wilmette batting. 55-footer for a ball. And strike 3. So, no runs, No hits, a walk, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. And Wilmette leading this one 1-0 over the Evanston Wildcats. Charlie Krause leading it off. In the bottom of the second, Ervelino delivers. And a ground ball. McGuire over to first. One up, one down. Here's Joe Snap. Keenan Baczynski on deck. Ervelino's pitch. Misses. 3-0. And a strike. And a high bounder. Right down the line. Picked up by Ervelino. Over to first in time. 2-away. Keenan Baczynski, the batter. And takes a strike on the outside corner. Strike two. And foul out of play. Off to the right. Count holds. High and outside the ball. Tried to get him fishing. And he worked be biting on the line. And foul tip. And a little ground ball. Comebacker over to first in time. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors on the left. At the end of 2, it's Wilmette 1 and Evanston 0. We'll be back. Covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive it dawn, dusk, or night. Make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest by the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning of this one. Wilmette leading it 1-0. Cameron Redding leading it off. Takes a pitch inside a ball 1. Yeah, strike on the outside corner. And a little inside for the ball. Blackjack on the count. Swing and a miss, straight. Mike Gallo on deck. Redding, number 9 in the batting order. The delivery. Drop third strike. And Redding going to beat it out. So it still counts as a strikeout. And the courtesy runner for catcher Cam Redding is Eric Nicholas. And there's the bunt by Gallo. That sacrifice going to work. And move Nicholas over to second. Here's Will McNulty. And he takes a pitch low for a ball. Ball 1. McNulty walked and scored a run. Back of the first. Stole a base in that. High and tight a ball. 2 and out. And a line shot right down the line. First baseman bobbled it, picked it up, takes it himself to the bag for the out. On the play over to third goes Nicholas. So runner at third with 2 out. And Ryan Ackray, the batter. And he sends a blast. That's going to be over the head of the left fielder. Misjudged it a little bit. And Ackray on his way to second will make him a stand-up double. And Wilmette leads 2-0. Here's Mike Hurley. And takes a strike one. Up in the eyes. 1-1 to Hurley. Top of the third. Four-game round-robin tournament. Pitch low ball. They look back, and the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, strike. Deuces on the count. And a pitch high ball. They look back, the delivery, and fouled off on a check swing. Now the pitch, and strike 3. So we're done with the top of the third. Wilmette scores another run, leads it 2-0. Go to the bottom half of the frame, and let me get off Joey Chavez. About a third of the batting order, as Ervolino has a strike. As Ervolino has set him down in order here in the early going. Redding sets to the outside. The pitch goes out there. And strike 3. One away. Matt Reynolds, the batter. And a strike 1. I'm tired with this wind off the lake coolness. Boy, we've had a lot of it. There's a strike. And strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. Brian Zarkey, the batter, takes a pitch outside the ball. I'm assuming I'm saying these names right. Reading writing of coaches sometimes can be a real experience. 2-0. Inside the ball. 3-0. And strike. 3-1 on Zarkey. Number 9 in the batting order. And the count goes full. And ball 4. So Zarkey aboard, and here's Jay Wilson. And a high bounder right to Ervolino. Over to first in time, and we played through 3. And it's Wilmette 2 and Evanston nothing. We'll be back. On cable and the internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the fourth inning. Wilmette 2 runs on a hit. Evanston no runs on no hits. And Dylan McGuire laying it off. Ball one. Another one high. 2 and out. They lock and load. And it's 3 and 0. Summer baseball. 3-1. We do have a time limit on this ball game, so it should go fairly quickly anyway. Fly ball. Center fielder came in a couple of steps and then had to stagger back a little bit. Takes it for the out. Here's Will Jamison. And a pitch low ball to the Waves first baseman today. And in there for a strike. And a high bounder. Almost like a swinging bunt over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And Sean Dwyer, the batter. And high and outside the ball. Yeah, I mentioned Campbell Light earlier in the broadcast. Patriot League, another college player doing very well for himself is Chris Hall. Hall was a pitcher with New Trier and Wilmette. He's now strictly a pitcher and doing very well at Elon College. They say he's throwing high 90s. And a pitch low ball. And strike on the inside corner. And fly ball to center. Center fielder heads for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Opening left. Halfway home in the ball game. And Wilmette leading it 2-0 over the Evanston Wildcats. And Daniel Nortz leading it off. Ervelino first pitch, right back up the middle. Knocked down, but nowhere to go with it. A single for Nortz. First hit of the ball game. Here's Drew Martinson. Big first baseman for the Naturals. Swinging a bit straight. Showing bunt. Will do the job of advancing the runner. Sacrifice works. Moves the runner along. So winner at second. And Charlie Krause, the batter. And strike one. Bottom of the fourth. Runner at second. And the ball gets away. Redding didn't know where it was. Runner advances. So runner at third. Ervelino gets the sign from Redding. Delivery. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, well outside the ball. Check to make sure the runner hadn't gone. And swung. The batter had swung, rather. And this time he does swing. Strike three. And two away. Here's Joe Stamp. Pitch well outside the ball. One of the things about summer baseball is you really go through a lot of pitchers. Got to have a lot of pitchers. And because it's summer, you actually have to have a lot of fielders, or at least guys that can play multiple positions. Comebacker over to first in time. And we're done with four. It's 2-0. Wilmette leading Evanston. We'll be back. Sportscasting in the northern suburbs equal the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the fifth inning, 2-0. Wilmette leading Evanston. Mike Margentel leading it off. Margentel's pitch inside the ball. Seem to be consistent doing that. The Evanston pitcher. First pitch sailing away a little bit. 2-0. The Margentel. Yeah, foul ball back at us. Wake up call. Early morning game. Ground ball. Knocked down by the shortstop, but really not able to get over there. Single. For Margentel. Here's Cam Reddick. And a ground ball. Third baseman bobbles it. Will throw to first, get the runner. On the play over to second goes Margentel. Here's Mike Gello. And a pitch low ball. Ground ball. Foul off the end of the bat. Another former player doing well. Pass ball. Let's put some under the third. Doing well is Ben Clemish. So the third runner back. He developed after high school, really. Drafted by the Cincinnati Reds. Was up briefly with the AAA Louisville Bats. He's back at Pensacola now. Pitching there. Counts full. Mike Gallo. Big relief pitcher. And strike three. Caught him on the outside corner. So 2 down. Here's Will McNulty. And McNulty. Fly ball down the line, foul. And a line shot, base hit to right. And that brings home another run. And it's 3-0. Here's Ryan Ackrey. Ackrey with a sun-blown double. Driving home a run back in the third. Outside ball. Top of the fifth. And ground ball. Second baseman will take the play to first, and that'll be it for the top of the fifth inning. Well, we move to the bottom of the fifth. And it remains 3-0 now. Wilmette leading Evanston. Keenan Mazinski leading it off. Mazinski, Joey Chavitz, and Matt Reynolds do up. Ground ball. Shortstop the first for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Chavitz. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, strike. 0-2. Ervalino delivers. And strike 3. Belt high, outer half. Here's Matt Reynolds. And strike. Strike 2. Ervalino's pitch. And strike 3. Well, that was quick. At the end of 5, it's 3-0. Wilmette leading Evanston. We'll be back. Check out MetroChicagoSportsNetwork.com on the homepage website for YouTube on-demand broadcasts from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, and Mike Hurley leading it off for the Wilmette Waves. Get your wave and you're sitting on top of the world. Ground ball, third baseman bobbles it, has it, throws the first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Dylan McGuire. Dylan walked and was left stranded back in the second. And flew out in the fourth, batting here in the sixth. And the pitch low ball. And strike on the outside corner. And in there for a strike. Time call. McGuire back in. And a high bounder. Tough chance. Pick up the throw. Not in time. And Dylan McGuire with the infield single. Bidding it out. There's Will Jamison. Game moving right along rather quickly. Pitch low and outside of ball. Draw to first and the runner back. And outside a ball. 2-0. And a high bounder. The play will be the second out on the first, not in time. And the fielder's choice. So 2 down, and Sean Dwyer the batter. And Dwyer, first pitch hitting ground ball, third baseman, over to first. And we're done with the top of the sixth. No runs, a hit, and a man left. Going to the bottom half of the sixth, and it remains 3-0 Wilmette, leading the Evanston Wildcats. Derivative of the Evanston Naturals, sorry about that. Brian Zarke, the batter, takes strike one. I'm so used to the Evanston Wildcats, and anytime I see an Evanston name, I think of the Wildcats. Outside the ball. Comebacker over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And Jay Wilson, the batter. Ervelino has allowed just 1 hit. There's a strike. Strike 2. And strike 3. Sixth strikeout of the ball game for Ervelino. There's a strike. Daniel Nortz, the batter. Got all the way to third on a single his last time up. But left stranded. There's a strike on the outside corner. A lock and load, scooped in and foul out of play. And strike 3. So we're done with 6, and it's 3-0. Wilmette leading Evanston. We'll be back. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or you can also like us and follow us on the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage.com, or you can subscribe to us on YouTube, the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Hi-ho, to the 7th inning we go. And leading it off, Mike Mausenthal. Takes the pitch outside the ball. And low for a ball. pitcher on the mound. Left-hander, and a little pop-up. First baseman will take it for the out. One up, one down. Cam Redding, the batter. Yeah, strike one. And a pitch low, a ball. The big kick and fouled off. Some accoutrement adjustment. And we're ready to go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Held on for the strikeout. 2 down. Mike Gallo, the batter. And a little pop-up. Shortstop calls for it, takes it. And a quick 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody to the left. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. Wilmette holding a 3-0 lead and a one-hitter for Evanston. Pitch high and outside the ball. Drew Martinson, the batter. And strike. And a ground ball. Singai. Got to be a base hit. To the left side of the infield. Here's Charlie Krause. And he's got a single right back up the middle. So 2 on. And Joe Snap, the batter. Courtesy runner for Krause. And Jared Larson. Swing and a miss. Strike. Two on. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Straight. Joe Snap, the batter. And strike 3. So 1 down. And Keenan Wazensky, the batter. Wazensky bats. And it's ground ball. Second baseman over to short, out. Over to first. Double play, and the ball game is all over. Final word on this ball game for the Wilmette Waves. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They were struck out 5 times, walked 2, 4 left on base with 1 stolen base. For the Evanston Naturals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They were struck out 8 times by Ervelino. He walked 1 and 3 left on base for Evanston. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stick around for more sports action coming up. Baseball during the summer, football next fall. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.